Hello and welcome back here on my English YouTube channel about my Lego City project called Brickworld. In today's update, we are coming back to a location we did not do a lot of stuff in the last time. We're going back to our signal box. And that's the signal box you can see right now at the center top of the screen. It's above the train tracks, and that's where we're going to do some stuff today. We're also going to work here behind at the edge of the table, adding the missing parts of the street and the sidewalk, working a little bit at the signal box itself, and adding some little more stuff. So stay tuned for today's update. Right at the beginning, I reworked a part of here. I added some missing parts of the street and sidewalk until the edge of that module, and also added these fences here, which are going up on our curved or double curved sidewalk and street. It's a little bit hard to implement that, but I think it looks quite nice when the fences are also going up like the street and the sidewalk goes up. It's a little detail, but I think that's very important to make it look much more realistic. We're also going to add on the rest of the sidewalks fences, but that's just possible when we have added the missing parts of the rock wall in one of the future updates. Coming back to another speed build, you can see how I'm adding the missing sidewalk here on the back side of the signal box. The entrance to the signal box is here on that level of the street, and then the minifigures were working in the signal box are able to go down to the tracks by inside the building or going a little bit more up. As you can see here, the little stairs going up to the bigger part of the signal box, which is over the train tracks. That little red or dark red roof is not new, but I have to do some stuff here because there is a supporting wall behind it, and I had to do some stuff and change a little bit of the stuff of the roof, so everything is fine. As you can see here, the supporting wall is now here, but we have a little gap here because it's a gap of a half stud, because we have jumper plates on or under the supporting wall, so the wall itself is 1.5 stud inside, so we have to hide that little gap by adding some stuff. You also have to do the rest of the street and the sidewalk to make that part here done. And also, of course, jumping to the next part, you can see I have hidden that little gap with some leaves here, and I think that's quite a nice solution to hide that little gap here. And on the top you can see I worked on the sidewalk, also added the entrance to the signal box, and yeah, I think that's the right way to work in that location. It's a little bit hard because we have so many layers, we have so much stuff to think about, we have so much stuff to implement, and of course it has always to be a little bit up. We have these big supporting pillars here under that stuff, and I'm thinking about adding some scenes under the street because that's the end of the edge of the table and there is nothing coming in the future. Here we are, a little jump into the future. You can see the sidewalk is done, also a big part of the street. I have added 2 new minifigures here on the sidewalk, so we have now 775 minifigures in the Brickworld, and here I have not done all parts of the street because, as I said before, I want to integrate some scenes here. I'm not quite sure at the moment what I want to do here. Maybe something with the Ninja Turtles. That would be a nice addition here under the street, but as always, if you have any ideas, write it in the comments under the video. Now it's time to work a little bit more at the signal box itself. Now that we have done the sidewalk in front of it, we can now work at it itself. As you can see here, I have added the next floor here with these 10 colored bricks here. Also added some windows into it, and also added a sign here that's video surveillance. And also on the other side, I have added a sign for on the street that's only allowed 30 kilometers per hour. I'm not quite sure if I want to add a window here at the wall or a sign from the train station. Here you can see this speed limit zone added here. It's a printed part from a French store, brick store, and yeah, that's it. And now the big stuff I have to think about is how I'm going to add the roof on top of that signal box, because it's a very mere complicated build. So at the moment I'm thinking about adding a roof that's a little bit higher on the left side and lower on the other side. So I've added, just for testing purposes, these bricks here. And then I have the idea to put it on the top, like I did the dark red roof here on the on the other little building stuff here. And I have added that. It's just for testing. But it has the right size to test it. So just let's lay it down on top of here. If you're going to do that, I'm going to add some dark red tiles and plates on it, so the roof itself will be dark red. But at the moment it's just for testing, because I'm not quite sure if that's what we want to do. I'm also not quite sure what to do with the rest of the building, which is over the train tracks. So do you have any ideas? Write in the comments. I'm not quite sure if we have to add another floor on top of the tower part here, or if that's the right solution to add the roof at that location. I'm not quite sure at the moment, but that's something for the future. So I'm also not quite sure if you're going to add also a red colored or dark red colored roof on the part of the bridge. I'm not sure, but as always, write me down your ideas and all you think about the stuff we did today under the video here. And in one of the future updates, we are going to work here at the location under the street. As always, I'm not quite sure what to do on the left side, but I think we're going to add some more scenes here, because as I said, that's the end of the table. There's no another table going to be added, so we have that possibility to add a lot of scenes into it. And now looking from here, from the train tracks to the stuff we did today, I'm quite satisfied with all the stuff we did today. It's a little but nice and an important update, I think, today. Next update is going to be a little bit more bigger, but that's one important update. So that's it for today, and as always, thanks for watching. Until next time, here in my brick world on my channel, and don't forget to write me your ideas and everything else you think about the today's update, or if you have any ideas under the videos and the comment, and bye.